Cherry production. Cherry production.
Okay, so what is that shooting thing that I keep seeing people playing? Something like they stand on this thing, they keep going in. It's paintball. I think that's all it is. But what is the name of it? Is it GTA? Mm. So I saw all of the messages of people that were getting banned flying in. So I see why they wanted a clip. 'Cause there was a lot of them. Could have been the case for all of them, but they must not be able to tell. I don't want to decorate down here, but just gonna pay somebody. All right, so here's the chick. Oops. Yeah, hit the chick. What just happened?
You ever seen the compilation of her making crazy eyes?
No.
There's a video of her making demon eyes, and every time she makes the eyes, the music.
We did what we usually did before tours. We said our prayer, and we asked the Lord to protect us, and we asked the Lord that His will be done.
He did that. Slaying to Christie's RP. Cancel Netflix. Why? For MJ. Oh, they got that Michael Jackson thing on there. Oh, maybe need to watch it, I guess. Mm. All right, wait. Let me see what this chick is. So teen girl base attached by her mom's killer, then gets arrested for killing her. Alright, what's this chick's name? Mackenzie. Hey, Mackenzie shows his twisted family, abuse sister, creepy relationship with her father. Alright, this is 20 minutes. I don't know how much they showing. It came out. They got a phone call. Alright, we got one.
Could do no wrong in her parents' eyes. Even though she brutally murdered her boyfriend and his friend, her parents still declare her innocence. But it turns out that Mackenzie has an inappropriate relationship with her father, Steve. There are sketchy text messages where they're using code words, ultimately suggesting that these two had an intimate father and daughter relationship that definitely crossed the line. On top of this bizarre dynamic between Mackenzie and her father, it turns out that Mackenzie has a sister named Danielle. Mackenzie hates her sister Danielle, and Mackenzie's parents also hate their daughter Danielle. They punish Danielle for simple things and treat her like a dog. At one point, Mackenzie's mother, Leslie, took away her daughter Danielle's bed frame and then laughed about it on the prison phone with Mackenzie. This family is absolutely disgusting. So let's get into it.
Okay, that's a couple things I haven't heard that he just said. I thought I heard.
So we all know Mackenzie's story. She killed her boyfriend and his friend in a crash that was completely preventable. We also know that her parents are enablers. Her mom's like her sidekick. Her dad doesn't think she could do any wrong, admitting in the documentary that he allowed his daughter to use drugs underage. And he talked about moments where his daughter would get in trouble, be called to the principal's office, and he would take his daughter Mackenzie's word over the teachers and the people in charge because they don't think that their daughter can do any wrong. At first, I was like, is this only child syndrome? I have siblings, so I'm not an only child, but I feel like some of the friends, shout out to all the only kids out there, the only children kids, but I feel like your parents think you could do no wrong. And I thought this was the case, but it turns out Mackenzie has a sister, Danielle. But Danielle is treated completely different than Mackenzie is because everything she does seems to be wrong. It's like the parents hate Danielle and love Mackenzie, even though Mackenzie's a terrible person and Danielle is over here just trying to survive. Here's a photo of Danielle with her mother, Natalie, and it seems like Natalie likes to punish her daughter, Danielle. At one point, Danielle had her bed frame taken away from her. I mean, even Mackenzie has a bed frame in prison. This person asks on Reddit, where did you find this info about how they treat Danielle and taking her bed frame away? Sheesh, poor girl. Parents from hell, but we already knew that. This person added that it was in one of the calls between Mackenzie and her mom, Natalie. Danielle was hiding snacks under her bed and old food, so her mom took her bed frame away. And I feel like Danielle's only doing that because she's like resource gathering for whatever reason, probably because she's in an abusive household. This creator AG Tactical actually pulled this call and reacted to it on his channel. I think this was back in 2023, where Natalie is talking about taking away her daughter's bed frame, and it just seems so unnecessary. There's something so off here, especially between Natalie and Mackenzie. Their relationship is bizarre. I mean, I understand a mother-daughter relationship, but like two monsters? I mean, I guess it makes sense.
Danny lost privileges to having a bed frame, so I moved her bed to the floor.
Why can't she have a bed frame?
Why did she have?
Because I can't. There's so much. There's disgust. She just leaves bags of food and like bowls and shit under her bed, and then she just.
Yeah, see, we gotta investigate, folks. We gotta investigate the family. There you have it. An investigation needs to take place.
She took her daughter's mattress, the second one, Mackenzie's sister, because she puts too much shit under the bed. So now she just sleeps on the mattress on the floor.
Smells in her room. She's like the son I never had.
Oh.
What?
So she wouldn't go in. I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, I don't know, my room smells and I can't figure out why. I'm like, okay. So I went up there. I'm like, oh my god. You know that frosting I make from the cookies?
She had that shit under her bed.
So she makes it sometimes because it's yummy, right? And then there was one of those bowls. Well, and it's milk. And yes, it was under her bed. Makes no sense. She's asleep on the floor now with her bed. It's on the floor.
I thought she was like, I found like drugs under her bed. Or I thought you were gonna say like some crazy.
No.
She's not you, Kinsey.
The way that she's laughing about her daughter is so humiliating. Like, please, hashtag like save Danielle. Like, what is she going through in this hell house? So mom can take Danielle's bed frame to prevent bugs, but couldn't take Mackenzie's Camry after countless reckless driving Snapchats to prevent a crash. Got it. There's another call where Mackenzie says she's going to have to ask Danielle. I guess they call her Danny, so I will refer to her as Danny through these posts. There's another call where Mackenzie says that she's going to have to ask Danny to carry kids for her since she'll be old when she gets out of prison. What the can you imagine? Wait, Mackenzie said her daughter or wait, her sister. I'm so confused. She's gonna be too old when she gets out of prison, so her sister's gonna have her kids for her. Like, what are we acting like Danielle just has no sense of self? Like, what if Danielle doesn't want to do that? This person added that it's remarkable as well that her sister